there. Maybe you are wondering, what is this all about? Let me say it in 2 words. Get rich. How do you make it happen? Watch this video till the very end, and you will know the answer. I can promise you that. And I'm a man of my word. I don't give empty promises, so let me promise you this. Do you like what you see? I bet you do. Who wouldn't like it, am I right? But first, let me introduce myself. My name is Brian Hill, and those crazy bank statements you've just seen are mine. I'm showing them to you as proof that the big money is out there, and I have it. But the big money can be yours as well. You must be asking the obvious question, how? How can I be as rich as you are? Please, make yourself comfortable. Turn up the volume, settle in, and listen to my life story. I used to be poor. I couldn't find a job. The debt on my credit card kept growing. My girlfriend left me because I was useless. Actually, it was true. No money, no job, no future. So I said to myself, this has to stop. And it did, eventually. But it wasn't easy to become somebody. I went to hundreds of interviews, and all I heard was, no experience, no qualifications, no, no, no. Then I went for an interview for a financial analyst's role, and they promised me really nice money. But I had to become a broker, they told me, and that's where it all started. It took me a whole lot of study, long months of studying to become a broker in the financial markets. Yeah, that's the guy on the phone you see in Hollywood movies, waving the papers. Long story short, I found out that I was really good at what I was doing. And in no time, I started working for a big company as a broker, earning pretty good money, working 10 hours a day, 6 days a week, having a boring life. Yes, boring. Even if I finally had a good job, something was missing. The freedom that I used to have. Free time. Doing something other than working. And finally, the pieces came together. Being independent and having money at the same time. That was my dream, and I was willing to do anything for it. During that year, Steven stopped by my house one day and told me something very important. Steven is my good friend working in IT, by the way, in case you were wondering. So he told me, have you heard the new financial trading sensation? They call it binary options. You just predict where the price will go on the markets and get money. Even if the shares drop, you make profit. So I started to gather more info after my talk with Steven, and immediately I started to make money, and pretty good money. During my first month with this great broker, I will tell you which one later, I was up $2,569. I was winning the majority of my trades because of my advanced knowledge in financial markets and with the help of Steven. Remember him? I invested money that I had in building an automated system with my knowledge that would analyze everything for me, compare the risks and possible outcomes, and help me trade binary options without me having to sit in front of the computer. Insane, right? But it's paid off. And with my knowledge and Steven's team skills, we did it. And by the time the work was finished, I was able to quit my job. I didn't need it anymore. With my system, I was making this. You have to agree, it looks fantastic. And it felt that way too. But as word spread and binary options became popular worldwide, the internet became flooded with this. Let me tell you, I don't get it. It's working for me. Those must be companies like the one where I used to work. They are losing customers and are trying to make binary options look bad so they can make big cash and fees on top of fees from your investments. I called my friend from the old days who is still working as a broker. Yes, that's me, man. I can't talk too long. They could be listening. It's hardcore out here. Bosses are insane. They are losing money because of binary options. So we paid huge amounts of money to make them look like a scam so that people will go back to paying ridiculous fees. You know how it works, right? It's dirty business. Haha, gotta go. I think somebody's coming. I was right. It was really happening. I couldn't stand it when I thought of how many people could solve their financial problems if they just knew what I know. And that was the moment I realized it. I can be the solution. I can stand up and fight big corporations. And I can actually win because I know the truth. My system is making me money. And if I give it to you, to ordinary people without any knowledge, it will be making money for you. And I will give it to you for free to prove to the world that binary options is a legit way of making money. Everybody wants money. Everybody wants money. With my tool, I can promise you things like this. But let's start from the beginning. The things that everyday people want. Being financially independent. The mortgage paid in advance. No stress with paying bills. having extra money in case something goes sideways, private education for children, and the ability to be free, independent, and doing what you want. You see, we all have the same dreams. Everybody does. And I will give it to you for free, right now. Yeah, it's really happening. In just days, you can have it all. Just follow my instructions. That's all it takes. Now, it's time for you to take your pen and write things down. You never know when the big companies may find this page and delete it, or whatever their dirty game is. So again, listen, and do as I say. Firstly, you have to register with my recommended platform. That's the one I use, and I'm pretty happy. After you fill in your email under this video and hit Get Free Access Now, you'll get access to the member area where you can access everything you need for free for an unlimited time. But hurry up, you never know how long this site is safe before they disable it. So go on and fill in your email and hit the button. I wish you a happy life with all the money you will make. Spend it wisely and spread the good word about binary options.